In the years preceding 1767, the prosperous and growing city of Boston was a happy and tranquil place. But as King George III decided to place more and more pressure on the colonies to pay considerable taxes in order to finance his recent French and Indian War, tempers began to flare. Violence exploded on March the 5th, 1770, in the horrible Boston Massacre. That fateful day pushed the colonists into full-scale resistance to their king 3,000 miles away. It was almost inevitable that revolution would follow. The king sent a vast army to reside in Boston, sending a warning to the rebellious colonials for 7 years. As the Americans viewed the approaching conflict, they began to store weapons and powder to protect themselves. The British decided to move. They would move first in the city of Concord, Massachusetts, by seizing the powder and supplies that patriots had been gathering. Finally, on April 18, 1775, the British made their move late in the night and began marching from Boston to Concord. That same night, Paul Revere and almost 60 other patriots scattered across the countryside, warning of the approaching British regulars. That midnight ride is now history. Revere was arrested after reaching Lexington, but Samuel Prescott continued riding and managed to reach Concord. As the army of nearly 700 redcoats approached the nearby town of Lexington, 77 Minutemen, brave and young boys, gathered to stop the march. Within minutes, 8 lay dead on Lexington Green. The army marched onward to Concord, but blood had been shed and the word was spreading quickly across the countryside. Soon, hundreds of militiamen gathered at Concord to repel the British forces. They attacked nearly 100 regulars at the North Bridge in Concord at 11 a.m. Several regulars were killed and the company rejoined the main body of British forces. More and more patriot militiamen continued pouring into the area. They fired incessantly at the British troops as they painfully made their march back to Boston. The day's battles finally ended in British defeat, but a long and grueling war now lay ahead.